Welcome. We're going to walk through POIDH because Kenny said this is a video to roast. Well, I do not know what he means by roast, obviously. We're just going to give honest feedback, but if we just go to POIDH, I can also just do it here. But
and today we're going to be going over how you create a bounty on POIDH and then also how you submit a claim. So the first step in the process is going to be going to the home page and select.
Okay, so this is what we're doing here. We're going to the home page. First thing is, I do not freaking know what this is. If I'm a user, I do not know what this is. So what network? What network? I want to submit a claim to a bounty, or I want to create one. It doesn't matter. Like this is, I would hide this from the user. Just show a feed of bounties. Like if I go to here, just show me this directly, and then have a little like icon here, for example, that says, okay, this is a bounty on whatever, and then the user who already knows the chains, they know, but no one else does need to know. You're still all EVM chains, so even technically there's no difference besides you having to switch network in wallet. Fine. Okay. And then if you go to a bounty, why can't I click this? Like it sees that I hovered. Why can't I click this? I need to click the actual thing, which doesn't really work well on touch devices. We're on a laptop now, but still. So now I'm going in. I can see the bounty. This is okay. Whatever. You could, if there are Farcaster names here, you could potentially even show their Farcaster names in PFPs. Makes it a little more personal. And then here's some submissions. Okay, cool. Whatever. And we can create a claim here. Which I actually, okay. Please connect your wallet. Can you just prompt me with like the wallet connect pop up? Like, that is not really easy to see directly here. Also, I would click create claim down here instead of the button above, but yeah, that's still fine. It's like, okay, please prompt me with the wallet connect, because then I can just either use my wallet that's in my browser, or I can connect with wallet connect, scan the QR code with my phone, whatever, and then I can just do the claim and then just present me with the claim modal. But let's see how it actually works.
Selecting the network you want to use. After this, you're going to want to connect your wallet.
Yeah, okay. So he connects his wallet directly, which, as a user, why? I'm not prompted, I don't care. I will not do this as a user, mostly.
And from here, you can now use the...
Okay, and then you can do this, like, new stuff. But even here, like, okay, scroll a little bit forward where he's typing stuff. I can't read this. Like, it's not readable. Like, can you really clearly see that why you love base is what you're typing here, or what the reward amount is? Like, either make it black or just make the full thing a little more stand out. Just give me a new page, or make it fully white so that and blur the background a little bit so I clearly see, okay, this is where I'm typing, because now I'm fully overloaded where all of this is still fully visible, all of this is fully visible, and in the background, like we just discussed, like this is fully visible.
Yeah, this action goes through on chain.
Also, this description is really small. Like, you can even see how it's really hard for him to type all of it in here. This is way too small. Like, if you pop it out to a new page, nice. If you make it more full screen as a modal, okay. If you're on mobile, okay, yeah, this is what you see, but I would just make the description field a little bigger itself, just standalone. Okay, and then he goes through
pretty soon. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's the transaction in the wallet. Okay,
yeah, maybe
nice.
A little bit longer. There it is.
Also, for that, I would show a loading animation. Like, just show a spinning wheel. Let ChatGPT write you a spinning wheel animation for when it's loading, when it's waiting on that. Because now we didn't figure out where he was in the process, so no user likely also.
So now that you have a real bounty URL, you can take this, you can share it with your friend.
Okay.
Your friend who happens to have a Coinbase smart wallet set up, and they're going to submit a claim.
They will. So there also, that is the issue we had, where to create a claim you would want the wallet connect pop up, and then it would be good, because these assumptions don't really work in practice. Most users maybe don't even have one. And then okay, yeah. This type in, this works because there's nothing really behind it, right? It's like we can clearly see this, but only because there's not much behind it, and this is still highly visible. So making that a little more hidden, like we just discussed earlier for the other pop-up, just make the pop-ups better, I'd say. Also, this create claim is not clearly visible. Like, I would make this stand out. Like, if you keep the light blue background, make it fully white, or make it black, or whatever, blue, like red, something really stand out, so I know that this is the create a claim. Also, the upload, I don't really see that this is a button. It doesn't really look like a button, it just looks like text. So I'd also make that clearly visible. Okay, now he does the transaction, it goes through, and now it is there. Nice, that is what we just have, and then he shared.
Anybody to do, and
how is he sharing it?
Right? Obviously, I'm not going to accept this one. I actually want to throw this bounty out for anybody to do, and I'm going to be sharing it here on Warpcast.
After the submission, I would create a pop-up where it says, "Oh, share your submission on Warpcast," and you just pre-fill the cast intent. So if you go cast intent, then you can pre-fill this with your link, and then with your embed, just make it the bounty. So yeah, that's what I'd assume. It makes it way easier to share. But yeah, that's a little feedback for you, Kenny. This has been a little longer video than your video, but yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you.